Welcome to week 2 of North Shore Learns version 2.0. As we conclude our 1940s, 1950s unit. And again, submissions are coming in as we speak. They will be uploaded as best and quick as possible at the bottom of this homepage on the website. We begin our 1960s, 1970s unit, and we got 2 more to go. So here we go, America at a Crossroads. Action items for the week. We got 3 things that are due. The first one is to read the 1960s, 70s unit packet. The second is the week 2 attendance activity. And then number 3, reach out to possible interviewees. And you'll learn more about that once you read the 60s, 70s unit packet. The next due date or thing that we have that's actually due will be on a Friday of this week. That's April 17th, 9 p.m. will be when I start to check the week 2 attendance sheets. And if you always wondered why it is 9 p.m., that's usually about the time I'm able to get my middle child down to sleep to actually start to begin work on the attendance piece there. Next project due date. This will be the big date. Again, 5 weeks from now. One of only 2 projects we have left will be on Monday, May 18th. For the action items for the week, again, week 2 here of April 13th through April 19th. The first one, again, would be to read that unit packet. There's a question within your weekly attendance about reading over that project. So again, please read the project packet first before you head to your week 2 attendance. And then from there, just know that all the questions that I'm going to receive about this project, I'm going to post all the answers that I send out into that frequently asked questions section of our website. So that will be updated. Please utilize that as a source to help you on this packet. And it's my hope that by utilizing that tab within our website and answering everybody's questions, that it might be able to lessen the load of answering the same questions multiple times via email. Second one we have is the week 2 attendance. There's 3 questions that you'll be answering. The first one being about the unit packet. The second one will be about a historical event from the time period, which this week is about the Kent State shootings, or Kent State University shootings or massacre in 1970. And then last but not least is a social question that I had about your musical outlet. What is it you're listening to these days that kind of helps you get through? Number 3, reach out to possible interviewees. So for your project that you'll be starting or beginning this week, and you have 5 weeks to complete the project, an extra week than normal will be to find somebody to interview that lived through the 60s and 70s. That's usually or roughly you're looking for somebody in the late 60s or early 70s today, but it doesn't have to be. Probably the youngest you'll be looking for is somebody who was born in 1979, which they probably will not be able to discuss much about their birth. But again, we're trying to make this work. So if at worst comes to worst, the lowest in age you're looking for is somebody roughly about the age of 40. And no, I am not 40, so leave me alone. But ultimately, grandparents are a great resource. Aunts, uncles, obviously, fathers and mothers that fit the mold there. God, who else to reach out to? Other teachers that shoot them an email, reach out to them, and they should probably know how to Zoom, so that would work out pretty well. Colleagues of parents. We've had such soccer coach or any coach that does anything. We've had just the most amazing interviews of the last 2 years. So again, think outside the box. Every single person or student I've had has been able to find somebody over the last 2 years that's worked for this project. And if anybody has any issues, obviously let me know at ckellogg@nsd.org. Be more than happy to help. So there's the week at a glance. And if we kind of back out here and kind of take a look here at the greater schedule of things, again, we are at April 13th. This project is due for 5 weeks. So we click on the calendar here down below. You can see that ultimately we're going to have ourselves, I think, 5 six attendance questions that are weeks. So that we'll have some small formative assessments that are pass fail that will be due before the project is due. But the project itself, as right now, is set to be due on Monday, May 18th, and there's no particular time. I'll grade them as they come in. And again, these are pass fail grades to work in correspondence with the district's directive there. Last but not least, before I leave you, I thought I would move back up top here. Again, if I can do anything to help out, see kelloggnsd.org. Check the FAQs page for answers there too. And then last but not least, if I can do anything, you want to just chat it out topic wise. Again, this is not my preferred way of communication, obviously through a screen. So if you'd rather just talk, I would be more than happy to. So just know that anything I can do to help, let me know. And I will definitely make sure that I can help you out. Okay, last but not least, attendance. Last week, for our first week of North Shore Learns version 2.0, we had roughly, I would say, about 66 to 75% attendance for the week. To be honest with you, I'm hoping for 100 every single week. That's my expectation. And phone calls will be going out to students that I don't hear from. And just know that ultimately, if you are seeing this, you're listening to the screencast, and you know that there's somebody within your class that might possibly have missed it, or you've worked with them in the past, or you have their contact, whether it be through Instagram or whatever it is you guys use for social media these days, reach out to your peers, do what you can to help me out, because ultimately, not only going along with the education component of what we're trying to do, I'm also trying to check in with each and every single one of you just to make sure you guys are doing well. And, I just want to make sure that I do the best I can to take care of you guys in this time. So let your peers know if they haven't taken attendance before, they know that class up and running, give them a holler. Welcome back from spring break. And here we go.